Hello again and welcome. Class number 623. All right. Vocabulary. Let's continue where we left off yesterday. Where we left off. La T de left. Chum, con off. Left off. Let's continue. Pronunciarlo bien. Continue. Let's continue where we left off yesterday. All right, vocabulary, page 134, list number 10. Sacerdote is priest. Rentable, profitable. Profit is beneficio, lucro. Ánimo de lucro is the profit motive. Motive, como motivo, escrito motive. Motive has two meanings. One meaning is el motivo, pero se suele usar como el móvil del crimen, the motive. What's the motive? You need to find the motive. Lo que nos mueve, lo que nos moviliza, el móvil, is the motive. Lo que nos mueve es el beneficio. It's the profit. Aquí se dice ánimo de lucro. Suena un poco mal. Profit motive doesn't. Profit motive. Profit is beneficio. Lo que queda. O en Latinoamérica, la utilidad. Profit. Profitable is rentable. O sea, renta, rinde. Profitable. Primera sílaba. Profitable. Y luego la rentabilidad, profitability. O sea, la habilidad para hacer beneficios. Profitability. Profitable. Riesgo, risk. To take risks. I take risks. This television studio belongs to the company. We take the risk of building a television studio. Yes, this television studio is of this company. It's a risk, to take a risk. Now, to run a risk, correr riesgos, tomar riesgos, asumir riesgos. You have three verbs in Spanish. And we said to assume risk. Who said to assume? To take risks, to run risks sounds more dangerous. Risk, bata. Una bata como bata blanca. Robe. Bathrobe is albornoz. Robe is bato batín. El batín de un señor, de un aristócrata en casa. His robe. White robe, lab robe, and bathrobe is albornoz. Now robe, como en francés, robe es vestido. Vestido, el famoso Robespierre era vestido piedra. Robespierre. But robe. Robe is batín, bata, o bathrobe is albornoz. Cuerda, string. Cuerda fina, para jugar con un gato. It's a string. The string. All right, string. Rope is maroma, soga, cuerda más gruesa. It's a rope. Escrito rope. String. Yes, string. Okay, a string. Trabajo en equipo, teamwork. Todo el mundo sabe. We use it here in Spain. Teamwork, to work together as a team, is to perform teamwork. Pedir perdón, to apologize. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I didn't mean to do it. No quise herir tus sentimientos, no fue mi intención. It wasn't my intention. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm really sorry. I apologize. I apologize. Do you accept my apology? Do you accept mi disculpa, my apology? I apologize. Se dice mucho, I apologize. Estar dispuesto a, I'm willing. To be willing. Will is voluntad, mi voluntad. Will. Mi última voluntad y testamento is my last will and testament. Will. El futuro is I will. Iré mañana. I will go tomorrow. So literalmente yo voluntad ir mañana. Okay. I will go tomorrow. el libre albedrío, free will, o sea, voluntad libre. Free will and determinism. Is your future determined or do you have free will? Willing, I'm not willing, no estoy dispuesto. Willing, o sea, no tengo la voluntad de. I'm not willing, no estoy dispuesto a hacerlo. I'm not willing to do it. I'm not willing to make the effort. Pay me more. I want more money. I'm not willing to do it for that salary. Willing. Estar dispuesto a, to be willing to. All right. Aburrir, to bore. Te estoy aburriendo. Am I boring you? Are you bored? Am I boring? Si estás aburrido, significa que yo soy aburrido. Ser aburrido is to be boring. Estar aburrido is to be bored. O sea, decimos en inglés aburrido y aburriente. All right. I'm boring. If this class is boring, then probably you are bored. If this class is interesting, then probably you are interested. If this class is fascinating, then maybe you are fascinated. Boring, bored. Interesting, interested. Fascinating, fascinated. All right, so boring. To bore. No te quiero aburrir. I don't want to bore you. I don't want to bore you. To bore. B-O-R-E, bore. Bore. All right. Desmoralizar, to demoralize. And I don't want to demoralize. English is impossible. It's impossible to learn. Forget it. Don't. Why are you watching this program? Do you really think you can learn English? Impossible. Forget it. Throw in the towel. Give up. Hey, Richard, you're demoralizing our audience. Marta says, she says, corazón de melón. Nos van a dejar de ver. Yeah, they're going to stop watching us because what you're saying is demoralizing everybody. Don't demoralize the people. To discourage is desanimar, que es menos fuerte, but desmoralizar es desanimar muchísimo. To quitar la moral. To demoralize. All right, demoralize. Notificar is to notify. Yes, that's a very formal thing. A notification, to notify. To notify. Localizar is to pinpoint. Bueno, localizar is to find, encontrar. Te hemos localizado, por fin. We found you to find. But to pinpoint is determinar, to pinpoint. Yes. This is a pen, and this is the point of the pen. So to pinpoint means aquí está. To pinpoint. We need to pinpoint the important questions. This one, here, this word, and this word. I have pinpointed 3 important words here. 3 important words. Aviation, performance, and inheritance. I have pinpointed. To pinpoint, we need to pinpoint. Ahí viene de la punta del pen, de la pluma o del bolígrafo o del lapicero, como dicen en México. Esto es un lapicero en México. El lapicero. Y luego el lápiz. This is a lápiz, and this is a lapicero. Yeah, it's different. In Spain, this is lápiz y lapicero. También. It's the same, you see 2 words for the same object. But in many countries in Latin America, this is a lapicero. Lapicero. All right. So, let's continue. Come on, proponer is to propose. ¿Qué propones? What do you propose? Una propuesta, a proposal, a proposition. To propose. To propose también es pedir matrimonio. Darling, will you marry me? I'll make you happy. I am proposing to my future wife if she says yes. If she doesn't say yes, she's not my future wife. All right, a proposal. To propose marriage. Did your husband propose? Yes? All right. Did he carry, when you got married, did he carry you across the threshold? Yes? No me entiende. Threshold es el umbral. O sea, donde la levanten brazos y cruza el umbral. No, I did. When I got married, I carried my wife across the threshold. All right, un hotel, but it was a puerta. I carried her across the threshold. Threshold es la palabra poética para umbral. Estamos en el umbral de una nueva era. We're on the threshold. Como en la eve, estamos en la víspera de una nueva era, o estamos en el umbral de una nueva era. We're on the eve of a new era. We're on the threshold of a new era. However, we use it figuratively or physically for the moment in the noche de bodas where you cross the threshold. It's a symbolic meaning, all right, the threshold. But si no, decimos entrance. Okay, the entrance, la entrada, the entrance, el zaguán, no? And things like that. So, to propose. Recuperarse is to recover. Yes, Richard, yeah. Have you ever had an operation? In the hospital? Yeah. When I was 3 years old, on my tonsils, they removed my tonsils. What does tonsils mean? Amígdalas, anginas. Oh. And how long did it take you to recover? I don't remember, maybe 2 days maybe it took me to recover. Yes. And that's the only operation I've had, I think. Yeah. I'm very lucky with my health. So to recover from, es la pronunciación, to recover from. To recover from a heartbreak, si se te rompe el corazón. How long to get over a heartbreak or to recover from. Sobreponerse a algo, superar algo. También recuperarse de algo. To recover and to get over. To overcome is superar dificultades. But to get over is superar una enfermedad o una bajada, una depresión is to get over, not to overcome. Overcome son grandes obstáculos. To overcome all the difficulties in life. Yes, the impossible dream, like Don Quixote, to overcome. Y desfacer en tuertos. Okay, to overcome. Negarse es to refuse. Me niego a usar esos lápices ya. I'm sick and tired of these pencils. I refuse to use them anymore, Marta. I refuse to use these pencils. Me niego. I refuse. Okay, cuando es tajante, refuse. Es un poco fuerte refuse, porque es muy tajante. I refuse to continue giving these classes. If you don't study more, if you don't make a stronger effort, I refuse to continue. So, the decision is yours. It's up to you. You have to promise me to make a stronger effort. Otherwise, I'm wasting my time here on this silly television show, you know. And people are looking at me and saying, hey, Leno Tomas. Huh? And you're not paying attention to the English. You're just paying attention to me. And watching my hands, watching my voice, watching my eyes when I look at you. My gestures, los típicos gestos que tengo. Yeah. Marta los tiene memorizados. Yeah. And so, but this is a serious, learning English is a serious endeavor. Learning English is a serious proposal. Learning English is a serious initiative. And you need to take it seriously. And if you don't take it seriously, then I rehuso, o sea, me niego a. I refuse to continue, I refuse. Chillar is to scream, to chillar. Gritar is to shout, to shout. Shout puede ser malo. No me grites, don't shout at me. Pero también puede ser bueno. Pepe, tu paraguas se te ha olvidado. That you shout to. To shout at, I'm angry. To shout to, so the person can hear me. That's a shout. To yell, Y-E-L-L, yell también es gritar, to yell. Pero we don't say to yell in this case. to yell, and then to scream. Scream son chillidos de terror. Yeah, to scream. Scream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. You know that? I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Yo chillo, tú chillas, todos chillamos por un helado. Ice cream, ice cream, I scream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Everybody wants ice cream. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Memorize that and use it with your next English teacher. If you have an English teacher, for example, next week, if you have an English class with a teacher, the teacher sits down and says, okay, Margarita. And Margarita says, I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. You'll leave the teacher patidifuso, as you say, completely. What? Ice cream. Okay. Scream. Yes, basura is trash. There are three words. Well, there are more than three basic words. Trash, garbage, and rubbish. Trash, garbage, and rubbish. Trash, garbage, and rubbish. Trash. In the United States, we don't say rubbish, except figuratively. Esta novela es basura, es rubbish. También se dice it's a trash novel. It's a trash novel. In the United States, para basura, basura y siempre basura es garbage. Garbaje. Suena francés, no? Garbage. 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 Escrito, repito, garbaje. Con G, garbage. And pronounced garbage. Now, trash, also. Eso es basura física. Pero también se usa de forma figurada, a trash novel. And then the British say rubbish para lo físico y creo que lo figurado también, rubbish. Lo que tú dices es un atajo de tonterías. It's rubbish. Everything you say is rubbish. Rubbish, okay, we finished. My God, we finished. How much time do we have left, Marta? We still have enough time for some paragraphs. The famous paragraphs. Paragraph number 132 in our famous book. 198 paragraphs. Yes, sir. We have more paragraphs. Are you ready? Paragraph 132. Since the inheritance tax is so high in my country, I've decided to pass on my wealth to my heirs slowly over the years in the form of gifts. If each year I give them less than $20,000, it's tax-free. This is true. Not in my personal case, no, but it's true in the United States. $20,000, I don't know. I think it's $10,000, but I'm not sure. Since the inheritance tax is so high in my country, I've decided to pass my wealth on to my heirs slowly over the years in the form of gifts. If each year I give them less than $20,000, it's tax-free. Okay. Inheritance. To inherit is heredar. Heredar. Voy a heredar una fortuna. I'm going to inherit a fortune. To inherit. Y la herencia dineraria is inheritance. 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 Con H intercalada. Inheritance. Y la H suena, ¿eh? Hair como pelo suena. Inheritance. To inherit. Inheritance puede ser dineraria o también genética. Heredas ciertos rasgos de personalidad y rasgos físicos. You inherit. It's your genetic inheritance. Monetary inheritance. Ahora, una herencia cultural, la herencia española, la herencia francesa, cultural no es inheritance, it's heritage. Heritage, escrito heritaje, H al principio, sonora. Heritage, heritage. The Spanish heritage, the American heritage, the British heritage. All right, that's a cultural inheritance is heritage. Okay, ahora el impuesto sobre el impuesto de sucesiones, o sea, el impuesto sobre la herencia, is the inheritance tax. Inheritance tax. In Madrid, the inheritance tax is 0 or 1%. It's very low. In other regions of Spain, the inheritance tax is higher. The inheritance tax. Inheritance. So, since the inheritance tax is so high in my country, esta persona se queja. En su país es muy alto el impuesto de sucesiones y donaciones. Since, puesto que, since aquí no es desde que, puesto que el impuesto de sucesión es tan alto. Since the inheritance tax is so high in my country, I've decided to pass my wealth on to my heirs. To pass my wealth. My wealth is mi patrimonio. Wealth is mi riqueza, mis bienes. Mis bienes, mi patrimonio, is my wealth. Wealth. Wealthy is adinerado. Wealthy. The British Commonwealth. Literalmente riqueza común británico. Las antiguas colonias. The British Commonwealth. Patrimonio común británico. The British Commonwealth. So wealth tax is impuesto sobre el patrimonio. The wealth tax, or estate tax, escrito estate tax. But here it says, puesto que since the inheritance tax is so high in my country, I've decided to pass my wealth on, pasarlo, mi patrimonio, to my heirs. ¿Tus aires? Bueno, heirs, no. Herederos. Heirs. Heirs, heirs. Si dijeras, por ejemplo, mis herederos tienen aires, my heirs have heirs. Since the inheritance tax is so high in my country, I've decided to pass my wealth on to my heirs in the form de qué? Slowly over the years, gradually, lentamente con el paso de los años, escucha. I've decided to pass my wealth on to my heirs slowly over the years in the form of gifts, donaciones, o sea, regalo. Gift es regalo, presente o donación, a gift. El impuesto sobre donaciones is gift tax. Aquí se dice sucesiones y donaciones. Would be inheritance and gift tax. In the United States, you can give each year, well, now I don't know, but many, many years ago, up to $10,000 in gifts, passing money to your children, for example, up to a maximum of $10,000, tax-free. Tax-free, libre impuestos, tax-free. Here I say 20,000. Maybe it's 20,000 now, because of inflation. All right, so this person has decided to give money to his heirs, probably his children, slowly, year by year, up to $20,000, because it's tax-free. It's a good idea, really, it's a good idea. All right, so since the inheritance tax is so high in my country, I've decided to pass my wealth on to my heirs slowly over the years in the form of gifts, in forma de donaciones. If each year I give them less than $20,000, it's tax-free. Si cada año les doy, if each year I give them less than $20,000, it's tax-free. And so this man started when the children were born. When the boy was 5 and the girl was 3, he began to give them 10,000, because the maximum is 20, not 20 per person. So 10,000, 10,000. And now the children are 35 and 33. So it's been 30 years. So he has given his son $300,000 and his daughter $300,000 over a 30-year period. All right. But he still has another $300 million. Okay. Which means Uncle Sam, el tío Sam, o el fisco, the tax man will collect the inheritance tax. Since the inheritance tax is so high in my country, I've decided to pass my wealth on to my heirs slowly over the years, gradually over the years, in the form of gifts. If each year I give them less than $20,000, it's tax-free, my friend, it's tax-free. How much time do we have left? Just a few seconds. The party's over. I cannot continue, but I have finished another page in my paragraphs. See you tomorrow.